You saw the title of the video. It is time to feel the glow. We take a closer look at Naomi's entrance in WWE 2K25, making her triumphant return last year at the Royal Rumble. Now we finally have her in the game. Be sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. We got so much more WWE 2K25 content on the way. So let's get into today's video, which does include other details that I didn't cover in my previous one, not just on Naomi entrance, all right? So let's look at Naomi, and the first thing that I really can spot here is that she does have a modern attire, and she is doing her dance moves that we saw her do last year at Backlash. I know it's very similar to the ones that she typically does, but if you notice, she doesn't stick around the Titatron area on stage doing her little dance and setting up to walk to the ring. Another little snippet that I got from this that is really just me nitpicking at this point is me calling out the fact that her facial expressions are stiff. I don't like that her face looks super smooth to the point where she just looks lifeless. She looks soulless. And I get that it's a video game. We're just talking here. We're reviewing and acknowledging the fact that while it does look good, there's some things that we could have worked on to make it a little better. Now, I'm not a designer, so I don't know the difficulty of it, but her smile just doesn't radiate and glow like in real life, which is very infectious. You see her doing like this, like, you know what I'm saying? I know I'm exaggerating a bit, but you know, while you do see her teeth and a little grin, you just kind of get like a, that's the way I see it. And I even showed it to my wife because we both enjoy Naomi, quite a bit. And she said the same thing without me mentioning anything. She said, what I don't like is that it just doesn't look real. It doesn't look natural. And that's a problem. That's a problem with when my wife, which I've mentioned her here plenty, Erica, when she mentions something as little as that, I gotta bring it up on video. So shout out to her. And if you guys feel the same, hit me up in the comment section. If you like the glow and that's enough, by all means. I think she looks great. Her character model was spot on, so I don't have a problem with that. I don't have a problem with the glow on her attire as well, which is very recent. I like that she's wearing the women's tag team title, so they updated that as well. You know, the hairstyle, everything looks on point. So it's not that I'm overly, dogging on them. I don't want to say that this looks bad because it doesn't. Honestly, she looks fantastic. So let's get past that. Now, we do have some other details to break into. Shout out to Witty for putting this information out. The Rock does indeed have his Night 1 and Night 2 gear. So we saw the entrance with The Rock. He had the Night 2, right? Was it Night 2? Yeah, when he came out and interrupted the match, he had the Matador stuff. But you see right here, thanks to the IGN video that they posted Jey Uso's entrance, we see The Rock there ringside. And a lot of people were hitting me up asking me, how do you know Ethan Page is in the game? How did you see that confirmation? I haven't seen it in the up, up, down, down video. Well, this screenshot, credit to Aki for posting this. He's the one that found it. Witty's the one that posted it. It came across my timeline. You see here, very blurry, but it is indeed Ethan Page. All right, it's Ethan Page looking towards the Titatron. You see the logo in the back. You can see the trunks here a little bit. So it's a very bad image, but it pretty much confirms that he's in the base game, which is always good. And then over here, we got another screenshot of the parking lot. So shout out again to Witty posting a nice crop out from the up, up, down, down thumbnail, because you see we have a different setting for the damn parking lot. And look, I'm gonna tell you guys right now, I love that we're getting different scenes for the parking lot. I wanted the backstage area to look different. I wanted them to update it, and I'm getting my wish. I'm seeing exactly what I want. So I know a lot of you guys want to talk about the gameplay and what you saw over at the Up Up Down Down channel. I'm going to talk about that live on stream to go deep into the gameplay and the footage that we're going to be seeing later today. Hopefully, we get some goodies that we can really sink our teeth in to, kind of set the tone for what we're going to see in this year's game outside of the hype and the bullet points that we already know. Look, I am not going to sit here and act like I expected for this game to be drastically different from the previous one. I know that, we got very excited to see 2K25 take the game to new heights, and I feel like it's accomplished that just based on the little we've learned so far. But again, check out the stream because that's where I'm going to deep dive into the gameplay. Now, another thing I did want to talk about in this video is Jey Uso's entrance. All right. While his character model looks like a 10 out of 10, I love the attire they chose for him. You know, you got to swag it out and add some pink to it because he did change it already. But, you know, the attire is spot on as well, just like Naomi's. And more importantly, that damn scan and, you know, the fact that they went in and touched it up. His hair looks better than ever. His facial expressions look good. And what I don't like, that I complained about it in my last video, is the damn crowd animation. It's the same exact one. It's the same exact entrance. What the? This is the most over superstar on the roster who just won the Royal Rumble. And I know while they were working on the game, they had no clue, no knowledge that that would be the case. But this is the biggest Uso right now, man. And it's just me, Us, expecting this day one-ish to be hot. And I don't want to get corny here, but man, I wanted to see Jey Uso and the swag that he has with these entrances. And if you can't give me the crowd, you know, doing the proper yeet, because what are they doing? They're still bowing down like if he's Triple H. But if you can't give me that, then at least have him come out through the crowd, man. Even if you have him come out through the back of the commentary table, just cut off walking down the, you know, the steps. If you want to cut that off, fine. But, you know, we used to have R-Truth come out through the crowd, man. We used to have the Shield come out through the crowd. At the very minimum, give me Jey with the day one-ish, man. Come on. What are we talking about here? So, you know, some cool things that we've seen and spotted so far. I'm looking forward to way more for sure. I'm going to be live streaming my reaction as we see all the details come out later today around noon Eastern time. All right, so expect that. Tons of content coming. Look, I'm ready. The question here ultimately comes down to you. Are you ready? I'll see you real soon with some more WWE 2K25, man. Let's feel the glow one more time because Naomi is fire.
LexxExpress is calling, shaping every view. Subscribe and join the legend, let's see what you'll do.
Every comment's welcome, every like's a cheer. Your opinions light the way, there's nothing you should fear.
Share your thoughts and insights, let your voices grow. With Lexx by your side, the universe will glow. Hit that button, oh so bright, in this digital night. LexxExpress is here to guide us with an epic light.